Hey golfers, Dean with golfallyear.com, and the future is upon us. Take a look at this. This is why I'm wearing this. This is the Oculus Quest 2 VR, virtual reality. And what I do is I put it over my eyes and I can go to Top Golf. Okay. I don't have a Top Golf around. If you've ever been to a Topgolf driving range, it is amazing. And you can do this in virtual reality. And so I am able to go into my virtual reality headset and get my club. My club will be this thing right here. This becomes your club, and you will swing at a driving range of Top Golf. And they have all kinds of different games. They have all kinds of different music and atmosphere and things to do. Multiple people, your friends can come and join you on the Top Golf driving range, and you get to hit balls. And you get to try to get a top score. You can just work on your game. It's a lot of fun. And so I wanted to do this. This is the future. I know you don't have a golf club in your hand. I know, us old guys are kind of fighting that. The future is here, but virtual reality is pretty darn cool. So check it out. This is Top Golf on the Oculus Quest 2 virtual reality. Hey golfers, Dean with golfallyear.com, and today we are in virtual reality. We are at the Top Golf course in a virtual reality, the Oculus 2 virtual reality headset, and this is the Top Golf app, their full swing version. And so they have a putting version. This is the full swing version, and this is brand new. And so I'm just trying this out for the first time here. But look at this, just amazing. It's just like you are at the Topgolf facility. They have a big screen with a video you can play music on. Okay, they have different games they're going to be coming up with. They have you try to hit it into the circles out there you can see, and you get a score. Okay, you can also just go and practice. Here are some of the modes. They're coming out with, first of all, they're coming out with some other games that you're going to be able to play on this, but one of the cool things that you can use to practice, and I'm going to try to use to practice my swing and to improve my swing, is the practice session on the range. And you can hit any club you want. You got the wedge, 9-iron, 7-iron, 5-iron, 3-iron, and driver. You can change the power meter. I think that it kind of exaggerates a little bit too much, so I kind of tailored it down to about 50% on the power meter. I put on the swing guide, and the swing guide is really cool. This is this on the ground here that you can see. It will help you with your swing path. Okay, you want that inside out swing path to hit the draw. Okay, it will actually show you where you hit it. I'll demonstrate that in a minute. It will show you where your swing path is. It will also show, when I get there, your club and where you hit the ball on your club face. And so it will kind of give you an idea of your swing path. So if you want to change, if you always are hitting a slice, you can really work on this, I think, and hit a slice with, or hit a draw with this and change your swing path. What you do is you hold one of the controllers in your hand, and you will then put your other hand. I just kind of interlock my hand just like I'm holding a real club, and it will look like I have a real club. I'm in the pro mode, so it's not going to help me any. So let's take a look at just the practice session. Okay, I'm going to be hitting a wedge. So you see on the club, you see that dot? That is where you hit the ball last in terms of your the club face. So you're trying to hit in the center of the club. So what I do is I grip the controller. It's pretty cool. And I grip it with both hands here, and then I put it, you can see my club right there. And then I'm going to swing, and just like I normally would take a swing with my wedge. And so let's take a look. Hey, there it is. You can see it. Go out there. Little short. That went only about 80 yards. Okay, you can see it. It'll show you your ball speed, your height, your hang time, your curve. I have no idea in terms of how accurate, but then if you look here, you can see the swing path. And so I was pretty much straight back on that. It looks like I hit it off the toe a little bit. And so it gives you all kinds of feedback here. I'm going to have to test it out and really see how accurate it really is. But let's hit a few more here, and we'll take a look. Okay, so here you go. I'm holding it with both hands, just taking my normal swing with the controller in my hand. Push that a little bit. Shows me that kind of had a little bit of an inside out, but it just kind of pushed it. Okay, that one went 89 yards. I missed the target though. You can see a very little curve on it. So let's try it again here and see. I hit that right in the center, which is good. Okay, now you have to kind of put the club behind the ball a little bit when you swing. Okay, that's much better. That should be right there. Let's see. Oh, just a little short. 82 yards. Okay, you can see that the back of that green area is 100 yards. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Really neat stuff. Okay, let's see if I can get a whole complete draw here. I'm going to really take this club inside out here. Inside. Whoa! That was outside in. I did not take that inside out. Hit it pretty good, but that did not go where I wanted. So let's hit another one here. Okay, let me get focused on that a little bit. Let's see. There it is. Okay, that's a straight swing. Right in the middle there, 84 yards. Okay, and if you go to some of the other features, obviously you can hit to any of the targets. They actually have games you can play. With the driving, you can see the lines out there, and you're trying to hit it into those lines. You get points for how well you hit it into those lines. You can go up and hit any type of club that you want. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Here, I'm going to try to hit to that nice short one to that yellow. Okay, so a nice easy swing with my wedge here. That there, right there, good. That went about 46 yards. Yep. I was able to kind of gauge it down. Okay, let's see if I can hit it over to that yellow one again. Just kind of gauge it down a little bit. Yep, nice and easy little chip. Can work on your chipping right there. Okay, that was an outside in swing, you can see. Okay, so not very good, but it did end up going 45 yards. Now let's change it up, and I'll take a full swing and try to hit about 100 yards. Little off the target, not going to get to the target. As you can see, that was about 87 yards with a little bit of curve. Okay, you can see my swing path. You can see where I hit the ball. You know, it's kind of nice to be able to just put this on and go, and I can turn on some music in the background and just hit some balls in my living room. I'm doing this right in my living room, and I'll show you the setup that I have. Pretty darn cool. Very excited to be able to just kind of hit some balls in my living room in virtual reality. Okay, see that? The nice height. You can change that ball flight too. You can change the tails, and you got all kinds of different things you can do with this. So that is very simply the Topgolf on virtual reality on the Oculus 2. And I'll talk more about that later in the video. Hey golfers, so let's take a look at what I look like in my virtual reality headset in my living room. You can see that I only have to have one controller. I hold the controller in one hand and I interlock my other hand, and now I have the wedge in the virtual reality. And I just set up to the ball like I normally would with my wedge. Okay, you can see. And I then will take a swing here. Nice easy swing. Hit it way high on that one. And it lands. And that was about 103 yards with that wedge. Showed a pretty straight swing too. Okay, it looked like it hit it in the center. So that I can do that with my wedge. You can see that I just interlock. It feels just like I'm holding the club. You know, it's pretty crazy how the feeling is just like I have a club in my hand. Okay, that one has a little bit of a tail to it, a little bit of fade to it. Okay, and that one went a little further, went about 114 yards. So that's the wedge. So let's take a look here. I'm going to go to a driver, and you can see how I have to change my stance. I have to actually back up. Okay, don't want to back up too much into my fireplace, but I have to back up to get the driver. You can actually change, I believe, the driver length too in the settings. Okay, so here I am with my driver set up. Okay, and I'm going to take a good swing at it. Here we go. Ooh, I faded that one. Sliced it, actually. No fade involved in that at all. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, here we go. Let's take my swing. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's try it again. That was actually still an outside-in swing. Hit it in the center, though. Okay, so let's see if I can get an inside-out swing with my driver. Put it a little bit more in the front of my stance. Much better, a lot lower shot on that one. Okay, it showed me hitting it off the heel a little bit. So one more. So watch my swing here. But it actually feels, that was a good one, actually feels just like you are swinging a club. You kind of swing it just like you would. Now, obviously, you know, some of the follow-through stuff and some of the actual feel is not quite the same, but I'll tell you what, for virtual reality and for being able to do this in my living room, you know, pretty darn cool. So that's the Oculus 2 Oculus Quest 2 headset in virtual reality, the Topgolf. It has a lot of options. They're going to be coming out with a lot more games and a lot more stuff with it. All right, golfers, there's the future of golf. Well, maybe not the future of golf, but it's pretty darn cool. That is virtual reality. It's the Oculus Quest 2 Topgolf Full Swing Edition. They also have a putting edition. They have a bunch of different games on there. I love the idea of the grid. I can really kind of work on, even though I don't have a club in my hand, I can really try to work on that inside out swing, and I get some feedback, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I can get better doing it, but I know I can spend an evening listening to music, playing the games on the Topgolf, hitting on the driving range. If you have friends that have VR, they can come and join you. So it's just like you're actually there. Pretty cool. Please subscribe to my channel, doing videos like this all the time. A lot of golf simulator reviews and tips on the OptiShot and things like that. So take a look, comment down below, and let's keep getting better at golf.